Welcome to video today. I'm playing Destiny 2 and TNUK619's is going to be playing Crew 2 today.
That's correct, the Crew 2. And we're starting out here today at the airport in our Challenger SRT Dodge Drift version. Today we're just going to go around and have a couple of races and have a bit of fun and see if there's anyone online. Well, let's let it rip, potato chip. Well, this is one of the locations where I've actually got a couple of drift marks where no one's actually broken since I first started this game over about 2 years ago, I think it was. And it hasn't been broken since.
Let's see if I've got this going already.
I'm going to go off to do a drift race, which is, I'll show you on the map. What I like about this setup on this game is you can zoom right out on the game, but not just that, you can see other players and zoom right in and have a look, see what sort of vehicles they may be getting around in. So if you want to go out and have a bit of a race with them,
Let's go.
Go out and have some fun with the people out on the line.
Oh, hi, Aussie.
And hi, Aussie, how are you? And Elite Gamer, what's up? Going to start out with a few drift races, maybe a couple of drift races, and we'll move up to maybe doing a couple of maybe even some monster truck races or some hovercraft races. But let me know, I'll show you what's in the garage in a little bit. So let's let this adventures begin with a bit of fun by doing some drifting.
I'm just going to be collecting some stuff, as you can see at the moment, so then I'll be starting to do some other stuff.
So we'll choose a drift car that I've got here in the shed maybe. So we've got, as I said, this is my Drift Edition Challenger SRT8. And then I've got the old school RT, which I've already been out in earlier on today, which was a bit snowy. So she's a bit dirty from that. Then I've got
so it's in the bottom one.
Focus RS.
No, it's the top one. It's
Shelby.
a shotgun.
The Skyline. And the RX-7 Mazda. And the Nissan 370Z. So, if you want to be involved on the game today, Spence, which vehicle you think I should start with in the drift?
Yeah.
Just for a bit of fun.
What level is this one?
We can go new school or old school Charger, Ford Focus, the Shelby, the Skyline, RX-7, or the 370Z Nismo.
Let's check out this event that's going at the moment.
Well, I think we might just take this one out for the time being and see how she handles it. It's been a while since I played this game, people, as I mentioned before, so let's see how we go. I haven't played this in ages. As you see, that we can always change different tracks, but at the moment we've gone for a different one. I haven't played for quite a while. Whoop. Here we go, let's go up to the start line. We've got to warm them tyres up.
3, 2, 1.
Don't even dream of breaking my record.
Jesus, this is so much different to play than what I've been used to. This is one of the tracks I like. Ooh, they've changed this too, by the looks of it, since I've been on here last. Last time I was on here, they didn't have those fence parts. Now they've actually decided to put... Ooh! Wipe out! Oh well, as I say, let a rip potato chip, and if you're in the parking space or where there's going to be more action than what you expect, well, I'd move to. I want to be putting people there, not if I could get run over. Oh, it looks like we've made the achievement at least. We've hit the goal, so let's see if I can make the bit before the time runs out.
And the more you level up, the more stuff you get, and better stuff. And with Destiny, the more you level up, the more weapons and armor you get. And the more you level up, the better
you really
stuff
kicked out the jams there.
other things and whatnot.
Ah, got our icon points. Bit of money, and we should get some parts for the car dropped around somewhere. Ah, there they are, behind us this time. Usually they drop in front of us. Let's collect these. And maybe look at another race. Do another drift. As you can see, it leaves a marker where you've been, which is handy. Alright, let's go on to this side. Let's choose a different vehicle, shall we? Let's take out... So the old school Charger.
And with these bounties and whatnot, you gotta do, sometimes you gotta do them a few times to complete them all together and whatnot, and you get more points and more you level up in it, which rank you can get possibly to get different things. Otherwise sometimes it's the same thing but a better level.
Well, as you can see, we're out in the old Charger, and yes, in this a lot of cars you'll see that they're not all just about purple. There's actually different colours. The old girl's a bit different to handle than what I remember. That's for sure. She's leaving a lot more marks than what the new version does, that's for sure. Oh. This is all new, people. This inside barrier never used to be there.
Okay, they're doing some rounds in game bit back.
So much different ways to remember. Know that all is right in the world.
Like I said, people, it's been a while since I've actually played this game. Me and my son used to actually play this game quite a bit. Unfortunately, my son doesn't race. He just drives around like it's a normal street, which is quite handy for this game. It is an open world, so you can drive around just about anywhere you want on the map. Well, actually, technically you can drive or fly or even have a motor boat of some sort to actually go anywhere you want on this map. So really you don't have any limitations other than what you want to do. Well, as you see people, I was just shy of completing that one, but let's give that one a go again. We'll restart, we'll give it another go. As it says, I haven't played this game in ages.
And as you guys can tell, for this season ends in this amount of time, and eventually will be less, and there's going to be a new season. And as I know of, it's on the 10th of November, otherwise roughly that time. There's going to be some different things changing to the game, and we'll see what happens, and what's changed, and what's new, and everything else.
Well, she's definitely sticking to the old word, she's a boat. She's definitely drifting like an old boat today. I suppose since I last drifted it, didn't have so much power. I've kind of upgraded it a lot since then. I haven't really driven it. But we will stick it out there right now. If you want to see some monster truck races or some demolition derby, let me know, because it's all on this game. There's one thing that I don't really do much on here is the aircraft race, because even though they are easy to fly, it's not exactly an easy track. And I've only managed to unlock certain things just because my son actually wanted them. As I said before, my son just enjoys this game for an open world game. So here we go, we've just finished that race. Let's see where they put our prizes.
Okay, let's go kill some enemies on this team. And
Where have they put them?
we are gonna get some invaders
Where's the loot?
as well.
It says it's over here. Where? I can't see them yet. Where?
And
People, can you
I
see
am
them
in
on-
a clan, but I just need some more people to join it to show up underneath, like where my name tag is. So
Well, people, I can't collect it, so it will just go through to the headquarters. Because obviously we can't find it anywhere. Oh, it's underneath, it's glitched out underneath, so, oh well. It'll go through to our main headquarters, which is quite handy. So let's go back up to here. And as I said, we may do a couple of different types of races today. Let's go see if there's a demolition derby up around here, if I remember correctly. Touring car, Grand Prix, aircraft, rallycross.
they are gonna get what you call it? these fees.
Demolition Derby people. Let's travel to here.
Guarantee we're gonna get some hive.
Okay, let's go to a
Hive
demolition derby.
Sometimes we could get hive in the health basin, sometimes it's defense and some other ones.
Well, let's have a look at what demolition derby cars we got. Shall we take out the rattlesnake, which is 1971 Ute, or shall we take out the station wagon, the 84 wagon?
Let's go.
That is 129 in power performance level out of 160, and this one's 132 out of 160. So alright, let's take this one out. Let's see how we go. Like our content, please leave a like, comment and subscribe, and share it to your friends. Don't forget to go over and check out Gaming Cruise, who is playing Destiny 2 at the moment.
3, 2, 1.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment for her. Oh, okay. Well, we know that not to go near the blue stuff, it's all water.
How many fingers am I
That's
holding up?
changed.
2? Good. You're set to head back in.
This is what it's not on.
Oh, let's click it. Oh, I don't remember this track. This is new. Try and push something into the water, shall
I
we?
can see bolts flying from here.
Oh, we got a missing front wheel from that turn. Yeah, we got to repair people. Oh, let's try not to drive into the water, shall we? Keep slamming them as much as we can, people. Eventually we get our person in. What we want to. Find our sucker.
This demolition derby is living up to its name.
Oh, we got put off, but that's alright. Our vehicle was destroyed pretty much anyway. Let's go back out and smoke on. Oh, never hit him. Well, we got that before he did, so that works out good. Still winning in points. Let's stay away from him because he's going to do a lot of damage to people. But while everyone's in the corner... Oh, damn. Give me a chance.
And with some enemies on this game, sometimes you need to be a certain level to actually properly defeat them, otherwise they're just gonna be difficult. And so,
Take your time. Stalk your prey.
Well, people, looks like that was the end of the round, and we came first. Wow. Let's gather those spare parts. Let's see what these will just give us. The demolition derby car. Let's have a look. This is how you get your parts for your cars. Really easy. And you can do them up.
and sometimes some of them are a bit tough to get, especially ones with the shield on them. How did we eventually get there?
Yeah, this takes a lot of time and perseverance. Handy for this, sometimes some parts can be used for other vehicles to power them up. So that makes it handy. But let's go back out and do another demolition derby, shall we? Different style. Let's go do this one again then.
3, 2,
But I do remember there is another demolition
One.
derby somewhere. I just gotta remember which one it is.
And there is other things other than doing the game bit. You've got Crucible and there are other things, other side missions, story missions, kind of thing. As well.
Car's gonna need some time in the shop. If it makes it to the
Sometimes.
shop.
The other one, you've got some friends I've got me to help you. And some missions.
Oh, let's fix that car. We can make some points back, people.
Oh no, it's like... Ow!
That was demolicious. Am I
And
right?
sometimes we can get the angle wrong. Way for alright.
Oh, this one's going to be a hard one to win, people, I think. Oh, we got second on that one. That's not too bad, people. A little bit of ranking, a bit of cash. Alright, let's go and see what they gave us, obviously. See if we can use it on our vehicle or not. This one we can. This one we can. For people, some parts could be alternated between different cars. But let's go and see if we can find ourselves a monster truck race, shall we? Alright. But like I said, it's an open world, so you can drive anywhere you want. So much more you can do on this game. There's hidden packages for car parts, there's photograph opportunities to make more money, all kinds of different bits and pieces. But let's have a look around. I do remember that there's a monster truck race somewhere, I just can't remember whereabouts. Give me a second. Ah, here we go. Let's go to here. Let's go to Death Valley, where everybody knows there's a place like that in America called Death Valley. Let's go and have some fun in our monster truck, shall we? And we're off. We've got to collect as many of these things as we can. We'll do some tricks as well. It's been a while since I've played this kind of people, so let's see how I go. Oh, double backflip, people. What do you think of that one? Oh, we only just made that one. Or let's go the half pipe, people. Oh, how's that, people? I suppose we're going to collect some more points. So if we want to make it fair on this one, we better get some points. I don't think they gave me the 1,000 points in, people. I think they just written me off. Oh, nearly. There must be a way of getting that one. I'm not too sure on how. We try the oh, we got the loop here, people. Should we give that a quick try before the time runs out? I don't think we're gonna make it, people, but we can still do it anyway. Loop and loop. Oh, let's give that one another go.
3, 2,
I always say, second time round you might just get it. So let's try. Any points as we possibly can, people. Make it through the next round. Right over here, we'll get up on that top part of the farm, but we'll go around this loop to loop, so but we'll get out of doing this. Oh, I missed it. Time. Well, we're almost got the points that we need, people. Let's see if we can get all these points that we require. Oh, we got it that time, people. Get the points that we require.
have to improve my focus now.
How about we at least hit that? And get some points. Oh. Oh, we passed it that time, people. For 1,469 points. So that gives us 16 grand, so that wasn't too bad. And some more parts for our car. And this has just recently must have had another update done, because there's a few things on here that have come up recently that weren't on here last time I played. A few more different types of missions and whatnot, which is quite handy, which amps up the game a little bit. Are you still there and with us, Reezy? Gaming Cruise, are you there? I don't know what's going on, but I'm sure we'll find out after. Something's not going on right there. I think we can't hear Gaming Cruise. I shall send her a quick message while we're menu, see what she's doing. Alright people, we'll go out and we'll do a different style of race. We might even just go into town or into the city, and we could probably to do, but like I was saying before, there's so much on this game that you can do. It is unbelievable. That's when the servers aren't playing up now and again, which I've had quite a bit. Drag race. We could see if my car's good enough to do a drag race. We have 3 vehicles to choose from. We've got our Corvette Stingray with 388 performance level out of 400. We have a Skyline, which is the same, and this is only 2 underneath them all. So which one shall we take out, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? I shall give you a couple of minutes to have a look, and if you are watching, or hopefully at some point you tune in, please just comment on the vehicle that you may like to see in a drag race. There's 3 here. Spam it in the comments which one you would like to see go down a drag strip, see if I can control it. Well, I might take out the Challenger, or maybe the Skyline, or should we take the Corvette? Let's head the Corvette out for a drag race. Let's see. Oh, that sounded good in there. Nice big crack out of the tunnel. Whoa. Okay, we try and turn a corner and she almost rips it apart. We expect that the drag car.
3,
Oh, okay.
2, 1.
Right, yeah, let's see. Warm these tyres up. Perfect burn. Let's see if we can keep this in. Oh. I forgot we've got to change gears on this. Like I said, I haven't played this for a while. Used to be a little bit different. Whoa, there's a bit of a corner there. Whoa. There we go. As I said, ladies and gentlemen, I haven't played this for a while. So I forgot how to change gears there for a second. But we've got another run. Let's see how we go on run 2. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Let's go. That power button. Oh, that was a bit better of a run. How do we go there? 356 miles per hour. Oh, we got to run 3. We have it. I think we've done our first race. I think we may have won it. 354. Gear shift good. We've got a few little event trophies there. Let's go and collect our parts, shall we? Let's go and have a look, shall we? Let's see if we can pimp out our drag rights a little bit more hardcore, shall we? Right, let's have a look. This is the first one I started with people. So, let's see if we can give the old girl a bit more of a spring in her step, shall we? Oh, there we go. We gave her a tiny bit more spring in her step. Not much, but just a tiny bit. So let's take out, say, skyline. We'll do a run in the skyline. And then we'll do a run in the old girl. Another player there. We can do a different race. Let's do this one again. I think it was 354 miles per hour that we got last time in the Corvette. Let's see what we get out of this, the Skyline, shall we, people? Sounds a bit more than the Corvette, that's for sure.
3,
She's a little bit more wild.
1.
Remember, drive fast in a straight line. You got that, right?
So people, it's been a while since I've driven these. Any of these cars on here? Let's see. Oh, takes a bit to get used to, that's for sure. 345. Right, yeah, let's see if we can get a bit better of a gear shift going here. That was a bit my fault. Right in that green spot to make a perfect burn. Let's get that power button, shall we, people? I still think she needs a bit of an improvement with something. She's still quick, but not quite as quick as what she probably could well be for a power ratio. But that could also be me changing gears properly too. So, we'll soon find out. With a bit more practice and a bit more racing. Not quite getting full potential out of it, am I, people? That's what you would think. Oh, I'll bet the time, that's the main thing, but I'm still not quite impressed with the amount of power that I could be getting out of it. I'm not sure what's happened to my friend Gaming Cruise, or going on there, so hopefully everything's fine. But don't forget, people, go check out her channel, please. It's Gaming Cruise. Okay. Poor people, there we have it. I knew we may have something new there somewhere. We'll have to remove some parts. Let's have a look, see if there's anything that we haven't put on here. Alright, there's that. Let's go back to here. Always go back and check everything that you've because there could be a better performance part that you have not put on it. If she may give us what she may need to do a bit of a race. As good as the others, but we'll get it there.
3, 2, 1.
That wasn't too bad. 344. Well, she's just as quick as a Corvette. So, let's see if we can try and get some more out of it. Barely made that finish line there. With 357, there we go, that's our quickest one yet. So if you use the nitro later in the track, you seem to get more power, but even then I got more speed. So even the old girl's starting to outrun the two other ones that were faster than it. Let's go and collect our parts anyway. Ever see anything good? Oh, look at that. Oh, let's remove a couple. Wow, people. How many 389's do I need? Wow, okay, hang on a minute. I think that's glitching out because there's too many of these same parts in here. Well, looks like the crew servers are playing up again, people. And let's see if we can't quite get this game to start again. Otherwise, we may just have to leave the video short for the day. But don't forget to leave a comment, subscribe, and a like. I want to see those like buttons going up. And it looks like it's going to work at the moment, so that's good for us. So let's let this load up and go on. As you see here, people, we have got the latest update for this game. It's called Flashy 80s, which actually quite hits the heart because that's the sort of era of vehicles I don't mind myself, plus some of the earlier ones. So if you are interested in playing this game or giving it a go, well, look out for some of the new stuff and content that they are bringing out. There's always new stuff, some of it good, some of it bad, but it's all up to the person. But anyway, let's get out of here and we'll get back into what we're doing. Noah's doing a few races and making a few dollars. And here we are back at the shed. we can only have a couple of vehicles here at a time, so here's one of them, one of the main 4 vehicles, or 3 I should say, vehicles that you can choose while playing. One being a boat, one being a car, and one being an aircraft. But I shall show you around a little bit. So let's go down our elevator. Let's go down to the garage to see what cars that they have put, or I have put on the floor. I can't remember, it's been quite a while since I've played the game, like I said at the start. So I'm not sure what's here and what's not. So let's have a look. Well, it looks like we've got 2 different types of challenges as we walk out this side of it. We've got the drag version, which is the red one, and the drift version, as you saw at the start, the purple, and we've got the drag skyline there. Well, apparently my SRT Challenger is supposed to be sitting there, but it seems to have glitched it out. But let's have a look on this side. We've got, my Impala, my Chevrolet, my Camaro, my Rat Rod, and this one, my friend, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is one of my first real racing cars, which is a touring car, old school touring, which was a bit of fun when I first started out. Haven't quite played it for a while, but I think if I remember correctly, she had some very big kahunas, and she was quite difficult to control. But let's go down to the next level. See the hangar, by the looks of it. It's changed since I was in here last. But yes, I've got this little plane, which is the Edge 540 V3. I've got the Spitfire Mark 4, I think it is. Spitfire Mark 4 in a different version. This is the Supermarine. What's this one? What's the difference between the two? This is the aerobatics edition. So we've got a normal version and the aerobatics version here. Okay. Let's see if there's anything marking out what's here. Maybe not. Nothing sitting there. Well, let's go down to the last level, which will be the harbour, obviously. As I said before, there's quite a few different vehicles. Well, we've got my hovercraft, one of my hovercrafts here, which is, which one? Let's try not to fall in the water while we're looking. The XK Proto Armoured. And we've got our, what is it? Our Offshore Mark 1. SV-12 aeroboat. which is quite aerodynamic, I've actually got to say. Looks a bit weird, can't remember how it goes, but I'm sure if you ask my son, he'd probably turn around and say good. What else we got here? We've got the Blade Runner 35, which is a bit of a wildcat by the looks of it. Oh, we've got another one sitting just there. So let's go and have a look. Looks like they've actually updated the garages and gave you a little bit more space to put more vehicles down if you want to. But what do you think of the graphics, people? Not too bad from what you can see. There is an Offshore Mark II. So, leave it in the comments whether or not you want to see an episode of this with including the boats and the aircrafts upstairs, because I'll leave that for part 2. Hang on a minute, I think I can set a vehicle here. Hang on a minute, let's do that while we're here. What have we got in here? We'll put our little brawler in here, let's say. That's our little jet boat. So, yep, there you go, people. We've got a jet boat, hovercraft, water boats, speed boats, and all kinds of crazy stuff going on here. A lot of ways it's quite in a way much better now than what it was when I was playing it last time. It's much widely set out and you can actually get around a bit better. You don't get glitched into spots or stuck as easy. Really, you're able to store more boats in here, which makes it so much better. You can see what you got. So let's see if it'll let me do this one. For some reason, like I said, people, the game kind of makes it hard to do certain things sometimes. Here we go. Well, if you stand in front of that pole, obviously it seems to work. So let's get our other hovercraft out and we'll stick that out here. The XT3, we'll stick that one out here too. Well, there you have, people. Most of my boats are out here. Chuck in the comments if you want to see me letting these rip next video in part 2, as well as the aircrafts. But for now, let's make our way out and we'll go do a little bit of a drive around town in one of our street cars. We won't be using one of our drag cars, obviously. It'll be a bit difficult to control. So let's go to one of our... Oh, we've got some parts for our drift cars and whatnot there. We've got a few street parts maybe. Let's go out and do a bit of a cruise. let's take out the Impala for a little cruise, and I'll show you a bit of the open world. We might even run into a couple other drivers, and there they are, a couple more drivers. And here we have Ruzy back. I don't know what happened, but she is back.
What? Wait, really? My thing was out this whole time?
Yeah, I even sent you a message. Yep, I sent you a message and everything. Where are you? Thinking that maybe something might have went wrong with your internet or something. But that's all good. You're back now.
And I see me talking the whole entire time, and like, okay, without noticing. I don't know how long my thing was out.
Well, obviously your audio must have been still working for your video, but may not have been working for the party at the time. Let's just hope.
If you couldn't hear me, they couldn't hear me. Well, anyway, we're going to do the contact mission like thing, event part thing. And to, if you couldn't hear me before, to indicate his face, I'm somewhat taking a break from Red Dead a little bit, but I'll eventually get back to that game. And yeah, with me being at 10:30, like, yeah, it just depends on me weapons and me armor, really.
Here we are just driving around town, becoming a bit of a sticky beat. This is where we started the video off, people, at the airport. To get into the airport, you've got to go up the sidewalk part where the doors are. There's a little gap between the fence there that you squeeze between. But normally when I'm on here, I just drive around having a bit of fun. This is one roundabout I like to drift around quite a bit in the drift cars. But right now we're just cruising the streets, having a look around. I'll take you over to the garage, have a look to see where you can buy the street cars and drag cars and that, and all the different locations of all the different vehicles that you can get, as I showed you in the hangar and the harbour and the garage. As I said, leave a comment for the next video on what sort of vehicles you want to see, more cars, or you'd like to see me ripping it up a bit in the ocean, or in low level waters, in some little jet boats, or taking it to the skies in some aircrafts.
And so with my mic, eventually I'm going to get a new mic, so it can be a bit better than the one I have now. Hopefully it'll be better. Because normally I have a Bluetooth thing, but I kind of need to find that so I don't have the cord, so sometimes I don't notice that the cord's out of the headset sometimes for some reason.
As you can see, people taking us down to this location here, which I told you where you can go and buy certain street vehicles and drift cars. I'm not exactly too sure exactly what you can buy from here. I can't remember, it's been quite a while since I've played it. Let's go and have a look at HQ. Well, here we are, people. We've made it inside. What do we have? We've got street cars here. We've got drift cars here. We've got drag cars here. And we've got the hyper cars here. So you go into each section to see what sort of cars you want to buy for each race. As you can see here, this guy's obviously buying some extra bits and pieces with some money or the blue coins that you see up in the corner from ranking through. He's obviously improving his gear. This is a place where you can do special races and contracts. And the more you do, your name comes up on the board up here. At the moment it's advertising the new summit races and collect your rewards. But at the moment, and in this little locker room here, as you can see things flashing, is you can collect all your parts that you may not have been able to pick up while you're racing or had time to pick up. So don't forget to always go back to each of your HQs, because each one's different. Like I said, this one here is for the street races and hypercars and drag cars and whatnot. And as we leave here, we'll open up our menu here and we'll go up, zoom out, and we'll go across, and you'll see across here a bit further. So zoom out a bit more, might make it easier. That there's another HQ here. It's the freestyle events. Let's go there and have a look.
Nothing seems to me forward. Like, even though I'll make it cute while I'm at it.
Here we are for our freestyle event vehicles. Obviously this is your demolition derby, as you saw before. Then you got your aero.
Out of all swords that I've had, I prefer this sword from this season, because it's a bit better than some others.
Monster trucks. As I was showing you just before, that I
That's
put in
my opinion. Some people have different. Nah.
jet sprint. And if you go over to here, as you see here on the board, my name's still on here from ages ago, from when I was on here. I'm ranked number 4, which isn't too bad for someone that hasn't been on the game for nearly 12 months, don't you think, people? Then you got your hovercraft, which is quite fun. It doesn't look like they've added any new off-road style events, unless it's glitched out and they haven't quite put one on up here, which sometimes has been happening, as you've all noticed.
Oh no.
Same thing, go over there for your contracts, summit races and whatnot. And there's your little black box over here.
I'll just have to change the picture mode so I can see a bit
Collect
better.
your parts, contracts here obviously, and upgrades of any kind. They're in all your HQs. So let's leave this one. And we'll go to the next one. I'll show you the next one. So that was your freestyle. And over here we have our Pro Racing home HQ. Let's enter it. And here we are. at our other HQ, as I just mentioned, where you can get your boats, air race crafts, touring cars, and last and not least, yeah, F1 series that they brought in not long ago, from the last time I was on, which is quite fun too. So this was our pro racing. That was our pro racing, people. As you can see, we're making a few rewards by jumping around at the moment, because it's a new little thing that they've got going on the latest program. I'll update all this.
Yeah, and to help level up on this game, sometimes doing events or doing, thus killing the enemies and whatnot. It helps you level up and doing some quests and stuff. So yeah. Doing out bounties and whatnot.
Here is your off-road HQ, obviously your off-road series, but just to the left while I'm here on the map, I'll show you this little coloured one that's flashing here. That's your live extreme series episodes. To do those, you've got to obviously start at number 1. As you can see, I've still got a couple that I haven't even thought about starting yet, until obviously I upgrade my car, so I can at least have a bit of a chance of keeping up with them. But there are about 5 or 6 of those episodes, and obviously you get your holiday special.
So yeah, just need to do one more of this particular challenge, but complete it. So
let's go into the off-road.
This is here where I'll end my stream. And sorry if you couldn't hear me for a little bit, because I didn't pay attention to the cord being out for a little bit. But I'll pay attention to that a bit more. So comment below on what you want me to do next or something. Otherwise I'm just probably might do another one of this or another of Red Dead, GTA, or something else that I've got. So like, comment and subscribe, and peace.
Alright, here we are at our off-road HQ. This is where you get your Rally Raid edition. This is where you get your motocross. This is where you get your rallycross. And this is where you get your off-road version, obviously at the moment hovercraft in this section as well. Oh, that's new to me. Well, let's have a look on. Look on the board, ladies and gentlemen. I've kept my name up on the board here again for over 12 months. It's been up there. I don't know how anyone hasn't beat it yet. But you can leave that in the comment on how no one's bet it. This is where you get your free live version helicopter. If you can make it to here and do a few things, you get this one for free. It's the only helicopter in the game. And this is where you get some of the upgrades, which I'll show you. It's the shop. So this is where you can go in and spend some of your blue points or cash if you've got it to buy things, which, as you can see, I don't have much blue coins, but I do have some money to purchase some things, but I don't have the money to purchase that yet. Need $1 million for it, but as you can see, I passed, so it doesn't really matter too much. But that's the shop. But as my friend said before, leave a like, comment and subscribe. Don't forget to jump over and check out Ruzy's channel, which is Gaming Cruise. She was just doing a bit of a video on Destiny 2. As she was saying, she was having problems with the mic. She keeps forgetting that it's got a cord, but we all get that. And we'll see you next time on TNUK6 Adventures. If you want to see a different game, let me know. I'm thinking about doing a Rec Fest maybe later on tonight. So stay tuned, and I'll see you later on. Out.